Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but...
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Raul tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the...
Oh, he's been caught up! Roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this... Mbappe! Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shapes to shoot! Chance here to counter. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Torres, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Baggio. Azar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, who's going to be first to this? 15 minutes till half-time. Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Raul. Rijkaard. Odo. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. He is through here. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That was good alertness. 5 minutes till the break. Played back in. Adams spots it and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shoots! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
There will be 3
They forced the
minutes
error
added time.
and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play.
Torres! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Raul. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Torres. Fernando's real chance! Sticks it away! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Baggio. Number
And that
4,
interception was
Rijkaard.
most necessary.
Number 3,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 7, Hazard.
Oh,
Coming
well
on the
played, well
field,
sorted out.
Number 22, Rui Costa. Number
Lovely
8,
pass, but can he get...
It's
roll!
Number 16,
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous
Number
area.
21, Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill...
Face to face with the keeper. That's going to go a long way. What a throw in. Can he get onto this? Cafu gets flagged offside. Raul, Fernando Torres. Torres! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Played in deep. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a goal kick. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's straight offside. Tries a measured ball, takes a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And this is Stoichkov. And it's Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Raul! In he goes again. And it's there! And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar, nicely weighted ball. And we're done. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Rummenigge. Now it's Torres, and this is Raul. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Motherwell are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Adams tries to clear.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's definitely not his best. Neymar clears. Robertson. And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. There's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Stoichkov.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their...
It's Forlan!
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's Raul.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Belletti. And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Motherwell appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cafu picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly...
Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Robertson. Vitinha. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Adams getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's on it, can he get away? There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Neymar. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 14, Tchouaméni. Coming on the field, number 21, Bellingham. Number 18, David Villa. Number 16, Rodri. Substitution
The cross comes in.
progress.
Cafu getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it into space. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Torres receives it in a good position here. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first... Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kimmich, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Raul, and that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Hangs in across. Oh, smashing! It's hit the upright. Lofted upfield. Lampard. Quality ball. Now it's Lampard. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lampard. Madrid finding their passes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pavard. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can clear their lines.
Added time.
He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Mbappe! Some good work on the right flank here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! And how did he not make it 4?
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Now it's Raul. Pass is just off target. Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pass somewhat off target. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple
Mbappe! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cleared away. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! He's quick to get it clear again. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Raul. Looking for options for movement. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Neymar! Rising over the bar. Nice looking ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. That has not gone well. And he's straight offside. There could be trouble here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Looking for the run. Neymar. Now it's Raul. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Torres. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for goal! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Arsenal
palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but
Big header! It's hit the crossbar. Now it's Pelé. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Great vision. Caught offside that time. But they've got it again. Raul tries to play it through.
well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubo's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go past full-backs, and there's a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measurement. Kubo with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. It's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kubo. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Torres. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pelé. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. And it's Fernando Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's the keeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Security staff for each block.
So, both teams
Please
still
report
stuck
to
on the
staff
starting
room
blocks here.
immediately.
0-0 at the break. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe. Traoré. And it's Neymar. Looking to go deep. And the ball is out of play. Cafu. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. And here's Raul. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Yeah. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's made its way to him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Raul. They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught. Has another go! Xavi Alonso gets it clear. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well cleared. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Cafu carries the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. No, not quite.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21, Hugo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Number 18,
Now it's Villa.
Pele. Coming on the field, number 15,
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 24, Franz Beckenbauer.
Somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted.
Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 88 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute 13, made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 3 minutes.
Gets good distance on it. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Cruyff. Cafu gets it away. That's at the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separate. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Baresi spots it and intercepts. It's a searching pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Raul. Oh, no joy this time. Great defending, strong and determined. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just the goal. Can he finish? No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Baresi attempts a clearance. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, the deftness of touch. Receive. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hernandez with the delivery. Van Dijk can get it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're just settling back into this second half. Cafu. Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. And they win it back again. Neymar clears. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. Fernando Torres. Big chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
He's in a great position here. Cafu. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he thumps it clear. Adams. That's Rijkaard. Beckham. Messi. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Messi. Now it... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And he's heaved it away. And here's Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergomi. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar is the type of player who always likes... Roll! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar. Nesta makes the interception. Still goalless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Robertson. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And it's Eto'o. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. They've got a healthy number from this corner.
Ferdinand can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here.
That's going in strongly.
Half-time getting close now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a good ball out wide. Vieira. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with...
And the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Nesta with the clearance. And it's Neymar. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. That is great defending, so alert. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 18.
He's taking no chances there.
Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Raul. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Raul. Oh, super ball.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bebeto. He's picked his way through. Corner then. Ball's gone out of play. Adams gets rid without sophistication.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nesta calmly anticipates.
3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Manchester United! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Manchester United, number 20, Bebeto!
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's... And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's...
And Batistuta! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out of play. That's a lovely pass. Big chance! And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strokes it back. And it's Totti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Now there's the clearance. Baresi cuts it out. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Out towards the flank. And he whips... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Arsenal go into the... Oh, what a mistake! Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Has been indicated.
Roll! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Really fierce, close defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's being shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that he's having a shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Robertson reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Knocks it into space. Decent chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar play, he rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram gets good distance on it. That pass has been well intercepted. Robertson. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Robertson. And he cuts out the supply. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Raul. And this is Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Mbappe! And it's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Mbappe. Coming on the
So
field
it's back to business.
Number 13.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Let's a look and place it forward. Caught offside that time. Oh, good spread. Haaland. Great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. Well read, nice interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Cross to the back post. Busquets. Cruyff. Neymar. It's Raul! And for a moment, time stood still. and claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Mbappe! He scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's through, now is he in? And the finish! It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! That was a given. It always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Thuram. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Deftly away. Fernando Torres tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
And that's definitely not his best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone long. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good to Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Eto'o. Forlan. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rummenigge. Now this could be a chance. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Now it's Forlan. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Rijkaard. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Forlan. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Thuram. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution on the field, number 22, Diego Forlan.
And the second half gets
Number
underway.
17, Zico.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Substitution in progress.
Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Eto'o. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, what has happened? It's Stoichkov! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Should have put his foot right through it.
Rummenigge. Now it's Eto. Rummenigge, and he's away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
The goal scorer after 60 minutes is number 99, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
India have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Eto. Eto powering forward here. And the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution on the field, number 99.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Platini. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's on it, can he get away? David Villa. Now can he find a finish? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what a mistake! Danger averted for now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Stoichkov. Tries to play it through. Stoichkov!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Deep into stoppage time. At least. And that is as far as it So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lam. Pirlo. Messi. And Jamal. Messi. Cruyff. Messi. And this is Messi. Not the best distribution from the keeper. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Ferdinand. Costa Curta. Nesta. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Robertson. He is through here. Fired deep towards the back post. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Tchouaméni brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Neymar.
time.
Costa Curta. And it's Pirlo. Gets a good foot in there. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'm afraid to tell you
And
that
we are
we're
up to the
expecting
break.
traffic to be heavy
Arsenal
after the
ended that
final
first
whistle
half
today.
in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that
Substitution for
determination. It's been
Number
great
5,
commitment, and that has to be
Mbappe.
maintained in the second half.
Coming on the field is
So, both
number
teams still stuck on the
13,
starting blocks here.
Stoichkov.
0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu with the clearance. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Messi, and it's Neymar. Nicely worked. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Stoichkov, looking to play him in. Roll! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Neymar. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 4, Isco.
Lam gets it away.
Number 18, David Villa. Substitution.
Rijkaard, and this is Stoichkov. Goes for a shot! He has done it! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And it's Hullet. That has been slung wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in by... He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared without hesitation.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it...